everyone. So I want to talk to you a little bit today about stress. Now, stress is a word that all of us are familiar with, and stress affects us all at different points throughout our lives. Now, when we talk about stress, there's a kind of assumption there that stress is bad for us, it's always negative. But actually, there's times where stress can be helpful. It's stress that helps us to perform when we're feeling challenged. So it's stress that helps us to deal with danger, it's stress that helps to motivate us, it helps us to focus on tasks that need to be done. It's not always a bad thing. Stress can become problematic when it starts to get out of control, or we start to experience that stress over longer periods of time. And if we're getting that negative effect of stress, we might be noticing a lot of physical symptoms, physical changes in our body. So maybe we notice things like a raised heart rate, faster breathing, sweating more than usual, headaches, chest pain or tightness. There's so many physical symptoms that we might start to experience more frequently if that stress is getting out of control. Maybe we notice changes in our emotional state. So maybe we notice higher levels of anxiety. Maybe we notice low mood. Maybe we notice anger or irritability or kind of impatience. And there can be changes to the way that we think. So maybe we notice that we are worrying about things more than usual, or we're brooding back on difficult things that have happened in the past, or maybe we're getting a lot of self-critical thoughts. So we are really critical and really harsh towards ourselves mentally, kind of putting ourselves down. Now, during this COVID-19 outbreak, a lot of us are going to be experiencing higher levels of stress than usual. And unfortunately, none of us can control COVID-19. There's nothing that I can do about this outbreak and the situation that we all find ourselves in. But there are still ways that we can manage that stress. There's still some tools and some skills that we can use to try and manage some of those things. So in our 1 hour stress management workshop, we will spend some time looking at what stress is and how it affects us in terms of our signs and symptoms. We will then look at ways that we can manage stress. We'll look at things that we can do about the body, how we might be able to manage some of those difficult thoughts, and we'll spend some time looking at how we can stay on top of our general well-being. So the session will be delivered a lecture style approach, very similar to how we use our community courses, but there is a chat feature on Zoom that you can use to ask me questions during the session, and we'll be able to answer those as we're going through. So I hope to see some of you in our stress management workshop. Hopefully you find it helpful. Thank you.